I want to talk you guys through this. As you can tell, we're celebrating Joe WoJo and his accomplishment. He won our Section 5 Cross Country Class D2 Championship. Some of you had no clue what that means other than he runs. So appreciate this. He ran a 3.1 mile or a 5K race in 16 minutes and 26 seconds. And if you don't appreciate that, understand that is running on an average pace of 5 minutes and 17 seconds per mile for 3.1 miles. Not on a track like you went out in the back, but on a hilly, wooded cross-country course at Letchworth State Park. Joe right now is ranked 22nd in all of New York State for Class D as he goes out to Queensboro High School this weekend to compete for the state championship. I think it's been about 20 years or so since we've had a cross-country competitor in this race. So that is why we're here to celebrate. Mr. Vol's going to come up and say a couple words, and then we'll bring on Joe out.
As hard as I will be brief, okay? This accomplishment didn't just happen during the season. At the end of track season, when the season was over and everyone's getting ready to go home for the summer break and go, to the beaches and go to the different, vacation spots and that, Joe came up to me at the end of the season. We talked about cross country, and he was serious about it. I said, what do I need to do to get to the state meet? Because at the end of cross country last year, when I watched those 20 guys up on the stage, and he goes, I saw what they were doing. He goes, I want to be part of that. And I said, it's really simple. You have to start tomorrow. You have to start your training now. You have to work during the summer when you don't feel like it. When it's nice and sunny out and everyone's doing it, you got to run. You got to put in the miles and things like that. We left it at that. He came into the season on day one, and the very first thing he said to me is, I'm going to go to States this year. And being the great coach that I am, I said, yeah, right. It's so lofty. You can want a lot of things. You can have the desire to do a lot of things, but if you don't put in the time, you don't put in the effort, it's never going to happen. So Joe came in day one, he's like, I'm going to go to States this year. All right. And after that first week of practice, I believed him because I watched his progression as the year went on. Now, cross country is a different animal. We do not have a team for cross country. We have to have 7 runners, 5 of them score and things like that. We have a team of 2. We have Joe and we have Alex Lynn. Throughout the season, Alex was the wingman to Joe. He was the Robin to the Batman. He was there supporting Joe the whole. Joe would not be where he is going this weekend if Alex wasn't there every single day. When we ended sectionals, Alex had a great sectional race. Great race, did a great job there, and his season was done. He's been outside practicing with Joe every single day, in the snow and in the rain and in the crud and things like that. He's been there every day supporting Joe, and he's going up to Queensbury to watch him run this weekend. But just to give you an appreciation, like Mr. Tompkins said, Joe's running against some of the best runners in the state. He's running against the best runner in the state. The #1 seed in the entire state is a kid in the Class D race. He's ranked right now number 12 in the entire nation. Joe's going to be elbow to elbow with that kid running with him. Section 5, which is what Joe is now running for, is ranked #1 in the state. They are the favorite to win states. Joe's a part of that. He's the #4 runner on that state team. And if he does what I believe he can do, then he's going to be in the top scoring group, top 5 guys score. So he is a critical part to that group. There's a good chance they might come home with a state title, which I don't know the last time Peter Rushford's had a piece in that for cross country. I mean, it is decades ago that you have to go back. Lydia Drum did this a few years ago for the girls' side, but we haven't had a boy running the state team in years. So I'm going to stop talking now. And I'm going to bring out both these guys. Bring out Joe, I'm going to bring out Alex, and let Joe just kind of talk to you for a few minutes. So, Joe and Alex, if you're in the building, you guys can come on out.
Hi. I don't really have much to say, but I do one thing I want to say. I want to thank my coach, especially, and then my dad and grandpa for just pushing me throughout the entire summer. And also, Alex, you're a huge part of everything I've done. And I thank you for everything you've run with me along the entire time.
What's your goal,
For
son?
like, this meet specifically, my goal, if I'm rated 22nd, I want to try to run like top 15 and be closer to a low 16 time, which would be a good PR and put us in a much better spot for going to the next race, which would be federations, which is like the states of all the state winners.
So, two more things really quick. I did forget to talk about other coaches. This is a family that we do with cross country. Coach Pauliano has been by my side cross country for I don't know how many years. You add our ages together, and it's probably more than most of you in here total. And Coach Morris, she's our modified coach. She's been with us all the way through. It's between the three of us, between the families, the parents, out there on the courses, rooting these guys out and things like that, the grandparents, things like that. It's been quite an adventure all the way through. It's been a huge family atmosphere, and it's a great ride at Queensbury, but like Joe kind of alluded to, this might not be the end of the ride. Right now, Joe is on the edge of making it to what's called the Federation Championships. It's the Nike Regional Federation Championship that will be run a week from this Saturday in Wappington Falls. It's just north of New York City. It is the best of the absolute best. The top 46 individual athletes are invited to that based on their performances through the year, based on what they did at States, which was check mark number 1, and based on what happens at the New York State Championship meet. So Joe's not just running for Section 5, he's not just running for the top 15 medal, he's trying to earn his way to the next step. And that's what this is all about, that's what athletics is all about. You go out every day and you try to make it to that next step. You try to do the next thing. So what can I do to make myself a little bit better? Later on tonight, we're going to watch our football team do the same thing. They made it to the sectional championship. They're going to be going against one of the powerhouses in Western New York, Salamanca, and if they can take care of business and come home, they are a sectional champion as well. But it's hard work, it's effort, it's dedication, it's getting to school on time, it's taking care of your homework during study halls here so you can go out and practice during the day so that you can go home, you can take care of business, you can do it, coming back and do it the next day. It takes a tremendous amount of hard work. That's what these two guys have done through the years. It's been an awesome ride. We've got a great modified program that's been working along. We have a Girls on Run program in the elementary school. So, while we're a small program, and yes, we're a little Class D program and things like that, we're still going. And it's a testament to the hard work of these guys, their dedication to the sport, the cool shorts that they wear once in a while, and things like that. So it's going to be a great ride. We'll let you know how they do next week, and we'll let you know if the ride's still going. Alright,
so we have a few minutes left before 3 o'clock. So in a couple minutes, I will start dismissing groups, so just hang tight.